See what would appear. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Okay, can she... There we go. Okay, so this is the, like, the weird, like... I can't remember what this is called. Points. Okay. Like weird symbolism in paintings?
Wasn't this actually normally supposed to be top?
2, 3, 4.
Except she started it down here for some reason.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. No. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. Is there any way she can write
Looks
down
like
the
something you'd see in a California
Parsi
incense
sign
shop.
to the that'll probably tell how they're expecting for the symbol there.
Parse signe tu le vaincras. Okay, I have no idea what that means.
But she needs to find out because no
Just
idea
looks like
is
another
highlighted.
scene on the way to the cross.
Well, I think it's just she's.
Jesus speaking with some women, probably followers of his.
Well, we're going to
Jesus
be
being
doing
baptized.
that with Gabriel, I think, anyway.
I don't recognize this one. Is it just me, or do all these faces look alike?
See, she's really not.
Oh, no thanks. I was raised Buddhist.
There you go.
We believe in karma. Getting rid of your guilt isn't quite so easy. That's an elaborate pedestal. Someone must have really liked this saint. Or owed him. Saint Anthony of Padua. I've never heard of him. And then again, I'm not really up on my Catholic saints. Jesus being taken for burial. This Magdalene imagery is really interesting. It's got to be related to the local mystery somehow. This Magdalene imagery is really interesting. It's got to be related to the local mystery somehow.
Ah,
Pamphlet.
and English shoe.
Pamphlets about the church. Pamphlets about the church.
Maybe you put the pamphlet in Sydney.
I've already got one.
How are you going?
I don't think she's going to steal the coin from it, is she?
Ah, here we go.
That bit about the sunrise line is interesting.
Sunrise line.
So we got, here's this way that this has been set up, and so they talk about the Temple of Solomon as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So I think there's,
yeah. So they kind of set it up the same way as the Temple of Solomon. Can you click on it to read it, or is it a...
It's a pamphlet from St. Mary Magdalene's.
One thing they did do in Gabriel Knight too is that when you clicked on a pamphlet, it would read for you, so you didn't have to read it out on yourself. It's really hard to see those words.
It's a pamphlet from St. Mary Magdalene's.
But it's something like that, the sunlight phenomenon. Yeah, I'll just
Can't
put it in
scan that
Sydney.
into Sydney. That bit
we
about the
can't.
sunrise line is interesting.
All right, on July, I need to try to read that again then, if that's the interesting part. We're not seeing something here.
okay, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, that's what time it is.
On July 22nd of each year, the feast day of St. Mary Magdalene, if one stands at the church at dawn, turns forward, the Chateau de Blanche, the sun will rise directly over the ruins, forming a straight line of light between the two. There are those who claim that the alignment and consecration of this site is oft, and others in the valley were placed long ago, perhaps by the early Celtic inhabitants. Okay. I don't know why that would be important. when a significant restoration was done. It's just so freaking hard to see when it's white on black. Restoration, the church had stood on its site for centuries. When Abbe Berenger Saunier arrived in 1885, the church was once again in serious disrepair. During early labors, a discovery was made under the altar stone, a discovery which led to great wealth for the Abbe. The story Saunier can be found at the René de Chateau Museum in many books. By the end of his life, Saunier had restored the church in the colorful and expensive, unorthodox manner of its own design. Some feel he may have hidden clues to the secrets of his wealth in the church decorations. So when we click on things like that, we're doing that because there's definitely a reason and a purpose to this game to do so. When we can click on things.
Special purpose.
A special purpose.
So if this place is bigger than Rittersburg is really tiny.
If this church is bigger than Rittersburg.
She said the town.
Oh no. Rittersburg is like a street.
Well, did they show Rittersburg in number 2?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You go to the post office. You go inside a jail cell.
And she can speak German.
Jesus, as he's being anointed by his cousin, the Baptist, gazes placidly downward.
I don't know if you can actually get a look upward any more than this.
That's the guy who helped carry the cross. I vaguely remember it from an Easter service Grandma Knight drugged me to. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Once again, I think it's Gabriel Knight who is going to deal with the way of the cross puzzle. And us, of course.
Fruit leather. Kind of similar to those.
So nice to eat something else. I need your help get out of this church. It's just so much easier if you manage the control. I can manage the mouse, but if you can manage the side controls, he's gone.
No one's in there.
Probably easier using the side keys.
He's trying to get on the floor for whatever reason.
And looks like, can we go around this way?
Monsieur Hoffet lived from 1920 to 1964.
Yeah, only 40
Maxime
years.
Lafitte died in 1973.
Yeah, it's not real long.
Pierre Fransard, 1865 to 1899.
What, 34 or something?
I can't make out anything.
Looks Jewish.
Jacques Gerard, died 1861.
Did say that he desecrated some of
Duc
the...
de Reyes,
Yeah.
1703 to 1751.
Not even 50.
Is this
Here
his house
lies
secretary?
Marie Denarnaud, died
Yeah.
January 19th, 1953, at the age of 85 years. Wow. The stone has been defaced.
That was his loyal servant.
All that I can make out is the name Saunier.
Kind of weird because
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Why is it so...
That's a likeness of Saunier. It's strange. Someone's gouged out his eyes, ears, and mouth. Hear no evil, see
Is
no
there something on the
evil.
ground?
Maybe a warning to others.
a pixel.
No, I thought by the door, but maybe it was a pixel. Looked like something on the ground, like
I don't
next
think
to the
anyone's
house.
home.
Like you go a little bit to the... Go right. Go right. It must be just a pixel. See how much it's stuck out there?
Well, you got some dark ones. And some,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the issue with like these early 3D graphics is that it was not the highest. It almost has a Minecraft look to this because it is kind of very...
Well, Minecraft would
prudish.
have been definitely more blocky.
Well, it's kind of purposely made that way, which is kind of interesting.
It's a window into the church. Maybe I should try walking in the door first.
Yeah, but you didn't want to do that.
Well, she did walk in the door of the church.
Why they have such a long...
Must get drafty in there.
Well, that's the whole cat scene.
Yeah, I mean, why they...
Added all this.
Yeah, just... whatever the purpose of that was.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's some other scene that happens here, it's kind of like... I mean, other than like, oh, here's where some people live, it seems almost kind of pointless. Like, why do you go all the way down here?
Well, maybe
And just for the cat, you know. It's like... It's,
maybe the artist was just taking liberties and doing more of its artwork display.
okay, I think we did a quick tour of...
Rene de Chateau. We didn't go over to the bookstore.
Gabriel thinks Emilio's a
You can't
sus-
talk to him. He doesn't want to
He
talk.
looks harmless.
Until the bus.
Yes. It's the harmless ones you need to worry about.
It's one. We have to find the thing that triggers this forward.
That book looks interesting. I wonder if it's about this area. Sangreal is what Gabriel said he heard on the train.
Yep.
Library. It's a bookstore. Looks like something Gabriel would write.
Did you say you had the book back in the box or something?
The book back in the box for Sins of the Father?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's in the other. It's in the. Yeah. What about it?
Here's the book that they're showing on the screen.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Looks like a
Looks like
book.
something that Gabriel would write.
Right.
Gotcha.
They had Dean Erickson on the front.
Too funny. Even though he wasn't in Sins of the Father. That was Tim Curry.
Unfortunately, they're closed.
Are they ever open? Because they weren't open at all yesterday, and that was a normal day of the week.
Open, so.
Well, that was like the normal day of the week. Okay, so imagine I don't need a bike, but I imagine I can't have one.
Yeah. Try to
Looks
get,
like it's closed.
yeah.
They
Damn,
should
I
be,
wish
they're
I could
not
get my own
open.
bike, but they're sold out. Next time, I want to get there first.
Okay. See if she figures out whose bike this is.
Gabriel rented it. I wonder how he managed to get the only Harley.
Okay, well, maybe he told them that he rented it.
Oh,
It's one of the rentals. They're all taken.
Can we, license? I mean, can we write down their license too? Or can we...
Gabriel's keeping tabs on the license plate numbers.
Okay. So what is the little wording that's
That has
there?
got to be Lady Howard and
License
Estelle's
plates.
bike. It's one of the rentals. Gabriel's... Certainly not a very attractive moped, is it? Gabriel would have a fit if he had to drive something like that.
He did. He was a big old baby about it. He was like, I'm going to make sure that Mosley gets a shitty one.
I wonder who's driving the van.
Or not at all. Okay, so what else have gained? Do we even call a friend?
It's Jean. He's
He's
discreet.
discreet.
It's the hotel registry. Of course, I am not in there because I have to share a room with the great white detective. There's a phone room for the guests if I need to make a call. I don't need to call anyone.
Okay.
At least not yet. My guess is if sometime, maybe.
Women could actually eat back then.
What's that?
Someone left us a book.
Someone left us a book. We'll pick that book up by all means, John.
Secrets of the Holy
Somebody
Grail.
left us the secrets of the Holy Grail stuff.
There's a poem in here.
What is this
The
read?
arms of Jesus are the cross of Lorraine, both the blood in the arteries and the blood in the vein, both the source of grace and the clear fountain. The arms of Satan are the cross of Lorraine and the same artery and the same vein and the same blood and the troubled fountain. I think I'll leave the poem for Gabriel.
Okay, so Gabriel
Oh, she's
like I
doing this.
said, then because of the church, if it's related to the church, it's going to be Gabriel. It's time to wake him up.
Give me
Okay,
money.
go to the Sydney and see if we can do any research on that pamphlet that Mary Magdalene.
The arms of Jesus are the cross of Lorraine, both the blood in the arteries and the blood in the vein, both the source of grace and the clear fountain. The arms of Satan are the cross of Lorraine and the same artery and the same vein and the same blood and the troubled fountain.
Mary Magdalene. That's what I was gonna.
Yeah, or you can cross her brain.
Okay, Cross of Lorraine or Mary Magdalene. Okay, and how about the other?
No. How do you spell that?
Magdalene? Start Mary, Mag, Dal. No, is it E-G? Where's my phone? Okay, let's see. Interesting.
Habsburg, Lorraine, Lord Royal Habsburg.
So need to play some more. Oh my God, it was on my head. No more. No
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. The new patch is crazy. So I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people be playing that lately. So it must be pretty good.
That game came out like 4 years ago or something.
Is that
Seems
something
like
to do
something.
with the Sunrise line or something like that? You tweeted some screenshots.
What you doing, Ollie? Doing the rounds.
Let's take a good look.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. He's currently a resident of West Germany. This would be kind of a little. It's kind of odd that it says that, unless this whatever they have is dated, because this game came out in 1999, which was like 10 years after the fall of the Berlin Wall. So, lycanthropy.
a little bit of Used to be you could click on the person and you would get right to their Twitter, but they don't have that anymore. Can you put the pamphlet in? So she said something about she can't scan that into Sydney. Can we translate that language? That's something. Chad Armstrong. That should be something that Sing Bang Monk. It's been a long time. Some of these people.
I don't have anything to scan yet, but Sydney can handle fingerprints, license plates, Gabriel's tapes, text, and visual images. Pretty cool.
And that'll get me to her page so I can see her screenshots. Wow, that is kind of cool. Some neat graphics. They always did have some neat graphics, though, in that game. Definitely neat. Maybe it's finally the lightning storms are new. Yeah, I was just looking at that. It looked pretty neat. Let me kiss ass up.
No. I think I'll let him sleep. He's not going on the tour this morning anyway. Besides, he and Mosley had a few last night.
The glowing floor is new as well. Yeah, well, it's good some time to improve upon. I just remember the early
I've done
reviews
so many
of it.
still lifes
Oh,
for
it's so
painting class.
awful.
I'm sick of
But I didn't find it that bad. I
This wasn't
didn't.
bad, though.
I think it was fun.
That
It was
looks like
fine.
a cassette reproduction.
But I see a lot more people playing it, so. Oh, we're gonna knock on his door. Mosley, are you in there?
Mose,
Are you
time
dressed?
for the tour.
I'll be down in a sec.
We know he's not with Madeline. She was irritated and in the things, so.
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
Okay, well maybe that's what we have to tell Mosley.
Mr. Baza's next door to us.
Okay.
Bouthane's room.
Oh, that's Madeline's room, huh?
I expect Mark Twain to come around that corner any minute. I don't know what I'd say to her if she answered.
These are the ladies, right?
Lady Howard and Estelle shared
Yep.
that one. And I don't know what I'd say to them if they answered. Signore Bukele's room. The Australian is in that room. I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered. I want to read it in the van. Someone left us a book. I want to read it in the van. I can't scan that into Sydney. I wonder who could have left this for us, and why.
And why? Only gained a couple points.
I always carry my sketch pad. Well, you never know when you'll get an urge to do a Gabe as chimp.
It looks really cool though. Graphics are really neat. Nice, bright, and colorful. Oh, the gameplay is good too. I used to own it, but my daughter is the one who has it now. She has it in with her PS4.
Oh, okay. She was born in New York.
Mm.
Born in '68. It looks like.
Yep, that's me, all right. Nothing like Kinko's to do a girl justice.
You went to Kinko's?
I got us both a fingerprint kit, so we can both work on the case.
Or if that's powder in there or something.
Apparently it's on the Xbox Game Pass or something right now. It's on sale at the moment as well. I love it, but it's not a game for everyone. See, that's the thing. I mean, if someone's in real big on action and fighting, they might not. I don't know. Maybe they've changed that aspect. But most of the time they don't. So, is there something in Sydney you forgot?
Alright, just go.
It's not really one genre. Yeah. That's a very important thing, is that you like the game you're playing. You know what I mean? It's a shooter, exploration, base builder, fight sim, etc. Gotcha. Hi, Cinemasker. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome to Sunday.
Did I spell that even right?
It's de Chateau. But I have a feeling it won't show up anyway. If I type Saunière. No. So I think you have to feed it in to them.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, it's too easy to get off base and get caught up in reading all this stuff in Sydney.
I don't have anything to scan.
So how's everything going, Cinemasker? Did we translate that?
No, we can't translate anything. The audio files, it's
We can't write what we wrote down and put it in
If this
Sydney
were
to
Schloss
translate
Ritter,
it
that
in
would be
French,
filled
from
with Gabriel's
French to
aborted
English,
writing attempts.
for the
And
sign of the
letters
cross.
from my mother.
and letters from my mother. Mom sounds a little like a whack job. Okay.
Can you read that one?
The arms of Jesus are the cross. I left it for Gabriel.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's going to be for Gabriel. On most of the church puzzles, got just another day, you know. Yep, exactly. Just another day for us too. Another day of bad hair
Goes to Mr. Buzz's room.
and this isn't a bad video game. It's just sometimes the movement is harsh.
Yeah, the interface is kind of wonky.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere it said they used the SWAT 3 game engine, so they might have been trying to shoehorn an adventure game into, I think it was kind of more of a tactical game or something. That oh, here we go.
Hey, the tour is now beginning.
It is time to start. Follow me, s'il vous plaît.
Here's a check. Do we ever grab
Excuse
the check?
me. Sorry. Sorry.
What? Did Mosey have a performance issue last night? No wonder she's irritated. And she's like, man, I could have been with Gabriel. That other woman one here. No wonder she don't like Grace.
Can everyone see? Oui? Good. The tomb and the hill across the road are believed to be the models for the tomb in a painting by Nicolas Poussin. This painting, Les Bergères d'Arcadie, is a key element in the mystery of Rennes-le-Château. It is said to be one of 3 paintings that Saunière had copied from the Louvre after his discovery of the parchments. The other 2 paintings were a painting of a pope, which has since been lost, and a David Teniers painting of Saint Anthony. Unfortunately, Teniers did several Saint Anthony paintings, and it is unclear which one drew Saunière's eye. Poussin painted Les Bergères in 1640. He may well have known about the local mystery, for he was born in nearby Gisors and was involved with occult and anti-monarchy elements. Several authors have theorized that there are hidden messages in these three paintings. If Poussin's painting has a hidden message, could its resemblance to this exact location be part of that message? And finally, how does the phrase "et in Arcadia et go" tie into the mystery? These words are written on the tomb in Poussin's painting. They translate roughly as "and in Arcadia I..." Arcadia was a pastoral paradise represented in art and music of the 17th century. Because the words are written on a tomb, the phrase is commonly thought to mean that death exists even in paradise, and yet, yes, the way it is worded is not the complete thought, or even proper Latin. So what does the phrase mean? Perhaps only Poussin himself and Saunière knew the answer. Look around and take some pictures if you like. We leave in a few minutes.
Okay. So, Kitty, how many hours are you now into No Man's Sky? Have you been playing? What'd you say overall? Yeah, now that we're on the tour, I guess
He
we're going to
looks
start talking to people,
preoccupied.
right?
Some. Either he's really into math or he got interrupted.
Some.
Emilio wrote some. Huh. He looks preoccupied.
So I guess we don't
Mosley
really...
hasn't changed a bit. Hey, Mose.
Hey, Grace. Fun times, huh?
Sure. Great.
It's like standing around a party that nobody wants to be at. You're like, you're all just like standing around. Yeah, okay, it's a couple rocks. All right. Can we move on to the next part of the tour, please? Is she supposed to find something out here?
The tomb is supposed to be the model for a painting by Poussin. I should find out more about that painting.
Well, maybe
Somehow,
he knows.
I don't think he's looking for birds.
Well, he's
I
always
bet
looking
Arnaud
for
is
something.
more interested in the valley than the tomb. Well, I suppose he's seen it before.
But he's looking at that site.
I'm not sure what I'd say to him at the moment.
Did this open up a bunch more
Italian
things
looks
that
bored.
were not on the map when Gabriel was driving his motorcar? His motorcycle?
Should give him something to look at.
How are you, Signore Bukeli?
Okay.
Fine, Miss Nakamura. Enjoying yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I find this whole treasure enigma really fascinating.
Boy, the conversation is enlightening.
It's pretty disgusting the way that Australian drools over Bouthane. She's not that great. No thanks. I'll wait until his tongue is inside his mouth. Lady Howard and Estelle are certainly enthusiastic.
Have they even been
They're busy.
introduced?
The source of all knowledge. She must have actually read a book or two to get this job. Private property. Not exactly subtle.
Can you walk over there?
The owners are certainly determined to keep the treasure hunters out.
Ah.
I should find out more about that painting.
Okay, so maybe, but you can't go to Sydney. Sydney's not on the fly. That's only in the hotel room, right? It's not mobile.
Attention! Let us continue.
There we go.
This hill is known as Roc Blanc, or White Rock. Here at the top are the ruins of Château de Blanchefort. The Blancheforts were an important family of local nobles. Their name ties into the history of the Templars and the Cathars and into the mystery of Rennes-le-Château itself. The chateau that stood here was in Templar hands from 1132 to 1180. The ruins provide a wonderful view of the valley and have figured into several of the geometry-related theories about the Rhine treasure.
Indeed.
We will stop here for a few moments. Please take advantage of the view. From here one can see Mont Cardu, Rhine in the distance, and the whole valley.
The thing is that Gabriel walked all these. That's where we found Emilio. He was sitting up there in the sun.
Whoa! He just disappeared.
Okay, well, there he is again. Like I said, I think he's on like a Zen tour or
It's a nice
something.
view, isn't it, Mr. Baza?
Yeah,
Lovely,
lovely.
yes.
Yeah,
Have you been in this area before?
No, I haven't dared make such a long trip. What about yourself?
Is that a lie?
No, it's my first time in France.
Oh, okay, maybe that's it. Mosley standing around. Is he having performance anxiety issues?
Information about the original Chateau de Blanchefort.
Can you eavesdrop? So you don't even have your cups. You can like listen in, and see what they're saying.
Good morning, ladies.
Grace, isn't it? Look, Estelle, isn't she just as cute as a button?
She is. Yes.
Of course, she's with that Knight fellow. He's obviously the worst sort of man.
Lily, don't upset the poor girl.
Oh, don't worry about me. Ugh, worst sort. I could not agree with you more. So, are you enjoying the tour?
Oh, yes.
I overheard you with Madeline. What is the Le Serpent Rouge?
No
Red
offense,
snake.
dear. But I couldn't bear to speak on the subject another moment. Such brass that French hussy has.
I knew she'd upset you.
People are just out to rob you, steal you blind. It's a brutal business.
I'm going to blackjack you
You're
later.
not trying to have your way with us, are you?
Yeah, okay.
Me? Oh, no,
Of course not. Okay, what about her?
Those two are definitely up to something.
Is he gonna talk to me again? You want to talk to me
Ah,
last time?
Signora Bukele, hello. Great view, huh?
Yes, my child. Very pretty.
Have you heard of Le Serpent Rouge before, Signora Bukele?
Oh, Miss Nakamura. Le Serpent Rouge is a fiction, like most of the riddles and so-called parchments surrounding Rennes-le-Château. You know, I wouldn't pollute my head with it.
What if you talk to, not her, well, I guess you could try to talk to her. She was very...
Hello, Madeline.
Hello, Miss Nakamura.
You can call me Grace. Interesting lecture.
Thank you.
So, you are the tour guide, right? Tell me, what is Le Serpent Rouge?
It's a pamphlet containing a riddle.
And it's hard to find a copy, I take it.
That is right. It was deposited into the Bibliothèque Nationale in Paris. According to French law, every written document must be deposited. But then it disappeared. The rumor is that the authors who wrote the riddle died mysteriously.
I don't need to show her that. Why would I want to show that to him?
Talking to him, maybe.
Good morning,
Introduce
Mr.
myself.
Wilkes.
Call me John, love. You're here with that American, eh?
Boy, this is a
Yeah.
small hotel. Everybody
It's
knows
Nakamura,
everybody's
by the
business.
way. Ms.
Right, missy. I got you.
Mr. Wilkes, you seem to know something about this Le Serpent Rouge thing.
Fair dinkum, love. It's some pamphlet. Supposed to have clues about the treasure in it.
You don't seem to be too interested in it.
Ah, they're all kind of red herrings in this thing. Lots of bullshit. Pardon my French. Me, I already got it all figured. So I don't give a toss.
You have it all figured out. You know where the treasure is, then.
Just watch and learn, girlie. Watch and learn.
You know, I'm not exactly with Mr. Knight.
Ah, it's like that, is it?
That's right. I've heard you have some interesting equipment.
You bet, doll. You know, I've never had me an Asian girl before.
Oh, what a pig.
Oh. You don't know what you're missing.
Maybe we should get together later. You can show me.
Sure. You bet. Later.
All in the guise of pumping for information. Oh, the things you do to solve a case. He's got his head in his binoculars, and he's had it ever since we got there. What are you up to?
Do you know anything about Le Serpent Rouge?
Yes, it is an interesting piece. Oh, so I've heard. Lovely day, isn't
Lovely
it?
day, isn't it? Change the subject really quick.
Why would I want to show that to him?
All right, so who the heck gave us the book? Mosley? Poor Mosley. Gabriel.
Hey, Mose, do you know anything about that document they were arguing about? Le Serpent Rouge?
Le Serpent Rouge. Never heard of it. But wasn't there something about Moulin Rouge?
Wrong one.
You mean Moulin Rouge. No, that was a cabaret, Mose. And a painting by Toulouse-Lautrec.
Oh. Probably not related then.
Most likely.
So, you spent some time with your old pal yesterday, huh?
We talked.
I figured. You know, Gabriel and I, we've been pretty close. I mean, working together and everything.
I know you have. But if I were you, I wouldn't,
What?
You know, Gabe, he's such a... He's kind of a...
Did he say something about me?
No. I just know Gabe, that's all. You know, there's lots of really great guys out there. Nice guys.
Gabriel's changed a lot, Mose.
Really? Really? Yeah, it's great then. You know, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that you gotta
So,
miss
you
the
never told me what you
inflections
thought
that
about
are
the
going
treasure.
on there. It's
As
supposed
a
to
matter
put
of
some
fact,
seeded
I
doubt in your
do
mind.
have a few ideas, you know.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, I have some really insightful, but maybe I shouldn't.
What?
Nothing final, that is. Say, why don't we have dinner tonight? Just, you and me. We could, talk about it.
What about Gabriel?
Gabe's not into the treasure thing.
Oh, okay. It's probably best not to talk around the others.
Wild-looking shirts.
Right.
How did you get into the Rennes-le-Château mystery anyway? I never heard of it.
I saw the ad for the tour. It just kind of jumped up and bit me.
Oh.
Well, maybe safe.
Yeah.
Going nowhere.
Can we walk off anywhere?
I don't think so, right? And that set her off, and she says, "Oh, the tour's over."
That's Mont Cardew. That's Rennes-le-Château. What an awesome setting. That rock's rather uniquely colored for this area. The ruins of the tower overlook Mont Cardew.
Where are you going?
That's Mont Cardew. Those two are definitely up to something.
Have you tried to get the book to them?
I don't need to show her that.
Him?
Why would I want to show that to him?
I don't know. We keep bothering him.
Say, do you know anything about Le Serpent Rouge?
Yes, I have seen this document.
Really? Do you have a copy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh.
Is this it?
Maybe. Maybe she'll
Maybe
say
just go
now
around
it's
and talk to
time.
everybody.
What you thinking about?
Just wondering what Gabriel's up to.
Oh.
Okay. Cutscene. Finally something interesting happening. Where'd the blankie go?
Don't you want to live forever?
He wants to live forever. All right. Time went forward. Yay. Now we are Gabriel Knight again. Take that. Grace left it for us.
There's a note on the table.
Can we now go into Sydney ourselves, or no?
There's an awful lot of blood imagery in this thing. Arteries, veins. It ought to be relevant, but I'm not sure how. Sheesh. The woman's already in hyperdrive and we just started this thing. Weird poem, too.
New Orleans.
About 63, Louisiana, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think he says something about I never left New Orleans or something like that. Can we feed that tape into the into Sydney? I'm not sure
I
if
have to
he's
go into
not
Sydney and do an ad data if I want to scan this.
Okay. Like, I'm hoping he knows how to use Sydney, otherwise you can just leave it there for Grace until she comes back. Also, we can take the fingerprint kit. Oh. It says Abby. I thought it said ass. No, like ass tape. What the hell is that? Okay, from English from French. French to English. All right, this is important.
Very cool. I'm starting to like this computer.
Must speak with the Grandmaster. Of course, it's important. Hello.
I'm sorry to disturb you. I just had a distressing visit for two from Prince James' men. The claim the Prince James' son was kidnapped. They tracked the kidnappers to the Kuza station. They seem convinced we're involved. That's what I told them. I wanted to hear it from you. Then who? But they're always blaming us. They threaten to pull out of all negotiations with the infant and his return safe. I have no idea, I swear. It must be some personal enemies of the prince. Perhaps the English. Yes, thank you. I'll look into it here. Goodbye. Okay. I don't think that his cult is involved. That's
I'll
a red
let
herring.
Grace do the research stuff. She loves it. Oh, Grace is the only one who gets email.
That's about it. All we can do right here.
There's an awful lot of blood imagery in this thing.
Can we scan it?
Arteries, veins.
I'm gonna try that.
It ought to be relevant, but I'm not sure how. I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney.
Okay, so someone want to scan it to Sydney.
Okay.
Grace really deals with Sydney. Gabriel Knight doesn't do much. Take the fingerprint kit.
That's the Tibetan Lama Grace has been talking to. He runs a training camp for shadow hunters. That's the fingerprint kit Grace ordered. Supposedly she's got it all hooked up to Sydney. Of course, I didn't use fingerprints on my last two cases. I guess we'll see how useful it is.
He put it right up his rear.
Well, same with Grace. You know, just it's adventure games. You just learn how to. You just really learn how to.
That one was really obvious. That one really stuck right out.
Well, I mean,
that's our luggage.
I mean, like when he did the wire, that was kind of goofy as well. But.
All right. Everybody's gone. Is it time for trying to start getting into people's rooms?
Yeah. So this is the thing that...
The subterfuge you were talking about?
Yeah, so you have to try to get into each of the rooms and be able to make it so you can get back into them easily. And so you can screw this up.
Okay. So which path are we taking?
Well, I just remember, so like the maid's going through and cleaning things, and there's also other ways that you have to kind of like, try to be able to get in and be able to get from room to room and stuff like that too. So.
Well, I know there's a dumbwaiter.
Yeah, so like for the other person, I think it's Baza's, we go in and unlock his dumbwaiter so he can like be able to sneak back in easily or something like that.
Okay. So. But we're not going to go into the dumbwaiter right now and get in there, right?
No.
That wouldn't do much good. The door's locked. That wouldn't do much good. The door's locked. That wouldn't do much good. The door's locked. I don't see anything.
That's kind of stupid. He keeps saying that wouldn't do much good. The door's locked, but that's my side. Hello, latch. Hello, open. Thank you. Door's not locked anymore.
Monsieur, I thought all the guests were out this morning.
Oh, hey there, Roxanne. I decided not to go, but don't mind me. Carry on.
Yes, monsieur.
Okay.
Baza's room.
Can we talk to Roxanne? Just we can get her key or something?
Ooh, she's doing a heck of a job. Yep. Ooh, she's cleaning all right. Well, I could ask her to let me into everyone's room, but I don't think that'd work. Doesn't look like there's anything I need in there.
What's he doing? What is he doing? I was going to have him get on the cart.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, and there might even be the...
But he walked away from it.
Okay.
Well, it helps that he... Okay.
This is my room.
She started with my room.
It's locked.
Good
thing I
surprise.
don't need any toilet paper.
Oh.
He's already made comments about her.
What do you say?
Well, drooling comments. He's a male.
Well, I could ask her to let me into everyone's room, but I don't think that'd work.
See, I thought you could get under the cart.
I'd love to get into these other rooms today. If I move it, she'll hear me. I'd love to get into these other rooms today.
She does that door
Maybe
on the
Roxanne
front.
can help me out.
Well, hopefully she's not a slow cleaner since we're taking forever looking through the damn door hole.
Okay, there it goes. bathroom.
Is this Lady Howard and Estelle's
No,
room?
I think this is Amelia Baz's.
Hello there, Wolf in the Box. Welcome in. It's going good. Slowly moving, but surely. All right, now let's get out. Okay, is there anything we can quickly steal and sneak around
This is Emilio Baza's room.
before we get caught, preferably? All right, so we got Amelia Baz's room unlocked. Well, we got a lot more rooms to get unlocked. So how's things going for you? How's everything going for you, Wolf in the Box? I'm sorry. We get so caught up in these adventure games and trying to think about them and stuff, but just want you to know, up to no good. Gabriel Knight is definitely up to no good. How's everything in your world over there?
It's the maid's cart.
It's so good to see you again on Sunday Brunch.
Thank you.
It's the maid's cart. Doesn't look like there's anything I need in there.
So once again, pierce through the hole.
The cart's blocking the door.
So some of them, the cart has been blocking the door.
I'd love to get into these other rooms today.
Well,
maybe Roxanne can help me out.
Yeah, it's evening there, right? It's Sunday evening there. So how was your Sunday? How was your weekend? We managed to get in somehow. Unlock that door. Is there a balcony from Amelia Baz's room? Oh, yeah, we don't want to be going where she's going to be cleaning. Well, obviously Roxanne is not very observant. Roxanne, preparing for your kid's birthday on Wednesday. Well, happy birthday to your child early. Hopefully you're doing something fun. He wants a Ninja Jago party. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of it with that kind of stuff. Let me look it up and see what a Ninja Jago party is. We don't have any. We have little grandchildren, but they're really little. So Ninja Jago is a Lego. Kind of looks like a little ninja pirate ship and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. This is what was useful with this. So
it's based on a line of popular toys. The limited series features 4 Ninja Warriors: Kai, Zane, Cole, and Jay, battling Dark Lord Garmadon and his skeleton army.
Yeah, this is what I needed to do. I needed to get in,
cool,
hide outside.
Happy early birthday wishes. Right. I figured that some of these you have to unlock the outside door so you can go through the balcony.
Yeah. And then you can jump between kind of different places.
Like Spider-Man. Not really, though. Hello.
Knockout?
Yeah, is that an option? Knock her out? Alright, hang on. Where is she at? I'm just a statue, don't mind me. Mr. Knight, what are you doing in this guest bedroom? Get out. Oh, he's got the same naked picture. Alright, whose room is this anyway?
I think it's the two women's.
Alright, she went in the bathroom. Shimmy, shimmy, unlock.
It would be kind of tight at the moment. It's occupied.
Maybe we should focus on the unlocking of the door. She's awful handy with that spray bottle and nothing else.
Well,
what exactly is she cleaning?
maybe she has pockets on her